Live from the WTC studios in Milton, Pennsylvania, it's the Nearly Famous CB Show, starring Chris Patton and Brandon Kozer. And now, here are the stars of the show, Chris and Brandon.
Hey, welcome back. Big crowd this week. Dreary day here in central Pennsylvania. A little rain out here. Beautiful yesterday, but today a little bit, I guess that's what we call spring weather here in Pennsylvania. But thanks for everybody who came out today. I see some familiar faces out there. Yeah, is that Katie? Katie made it up. Hey, Katie, how you doing? So, but anyway, where's Brandon at this week? You might be asking. So I think he's down soaking in some sun down in what'd you say, Bobby? Cancun. Aruba. I think he's down there with his wife. They're having some quality time, soaking in some rays, surfing, doing all that fun stuff. So we'll wish him well down there. Have some great fun, and we'll see him next week, of course. But I'll try to manage this on my own. I think I can do a good job. But one of my favorite segments, of course, is the weekly update.
The Weekly Update.
So this week we have South Carolina. The Gamecocks came into town. We got Michael and Joseph from South Carolina. Antonio, that's not our Antonio. New Antonio joined us from Virginia. Christian, John, and David from Pennsylvania. So great class this week. Welcome everybody aboard. The word spreading. I think one of the biggest things that we find is this hourly pay that we do here for drivers, and it's kind of for this industry is unheard of still, and it's still once we get people to understand the benefits of hourly pay, it seems to attract a good quality driver. So welcome everybody this week. Again, we make sure we're talking about that referral bonus. We're out and about. You see other drivers or maybe prospective drivers, just send them our way, and that referral bonus, get some extra cash, some time off. So some cool things that happened this week. We talk about the progress down at Virginia. Here's a picture of that. It's starting to look like something now. That's pretty cool. So we're excited about that. We're accepting applications for mechanics down there, and we had some great applicants come in so far. So we just look forward to expansion and growth down there. And, of course, out back here in Milton, the warehouse, this week we got an inside picture pouring concrete. So that's awesome, right? So it's happening. It's just like every day goes by, it just seems like progress occurred. So new equipment's coming in. I saw some new trucks this week, some new Volvos. So we're excited about that as well. But, we always like to talk about employee spotlight. One big thing this week, Logan Boucher. Some might say Boucher, some may say Boucher, but everybody here just told me, all these Milton grads have told me Boucher. Logan has joined their team here at Watsontown Trucking, but and his mom also works here, which is cool. But one thing that Logan is a firefighter, and this past week he was honored as Milton Firefighter of the Year. Logan's got a huge passion for firefighting. There's no doubt, and we appreciate that. It's not a glamorous duty. It's unpaid. It's a volunteer position, and he takes it. He loves it, and thankful for them. When the fires are occurring, he's running in. Most people are running the other way. So thank you, Logan, and we appreciate all that work. But this week I think that wraps up the weekly update. Again, a lot of great stuff happening. I am excited this week. I'm bringing back one of my second favorite segment. My more intimate session. And I know the audience here is excited about it as well, but we're going to bring back the fireside chat. So why don't we get right into it? Well, welcome to the fireside chat. Look at that nice fire back here.
It's warm.
Crack on. Ooh, I know. Actually, I came in here, I put my jacket on. It was a little chilly, but boy, really, this fire keeps us nice and warm back here, nice and toasty. But anyway, hey, special guest today. I'm excited to have Robert Taylor, I guess. Technically, right? Bobby Taylor, that was in short. But join us today. We got, I think we touched on a little bit last week. Brandon talked about, special surprise. But so I guess first off, for the viewers of the Fireside Chat here. Who is Bobby Taylor?
So I do orientation, background checks here at Watsontown, involved with safety. I want to become more involved with safety. So I was out last week in Maryland
Yeah.
to get a NATME certification.
Okay. Whoa.
good lord.
People are probably like, what the heck is NATME? So,
North American Transportation Management Institute.
okay.
And they use the University of Denver
Okay.
to give you your credits for kind of like college
Mhm.
to get your certifications.
Okay.
So I went last week, sat through actually the Certified Safety Supervisor training and the Certified Director Safety training. And at the end, you get to take a test and see if you pass.
Well, okay.
So-
Did you pass?
I passed.
All right.
Yeah.
So you, I know it's not 100% official yet, but
Correct.
you will have, at the end of your name, you will have CSS, right?
Correct.
Certified Safety Supervisors. That's exciting, right?
Yep.
So I guess what does that entail? What did you learn, while you were down there? It just wasn't, you just don't get those titles without learning something, right?
So a lot around OSHA reporting, a lot around transportation rules and regulations.
Okay.
I already knew most of,
Mhm.
but there's laws that are always changing, and laws that they're looking at changing. So we reviewed a lot of that.
Right.
Well,
I would say as an orientation director, you're talking safety, so this
Yep.
is an important role. As you're bringing new hires on, you want to be able to talk intelligently and talk with, some credibility, right?
Right.
Because and so this is just great for us as an organization, for you as an individual, to have that opportunity to get this education and certificate. And I guess what was the biggest thing? What was it like the number one thing that you?
biggest thing.
You're down
My biggest thing was honestly the test.
Yeah.
Just the nervousness of the test. 'Cause
Yeah.
There's
How many
so
questions?
much information. 100.
Oh,
So much information they give you
Yeah.
in 4 days.
yeah. Pack it in.
So it's a lot. It's a little overwhelming, and then you take the test and you think, oh, it wasn't that bad.
Right. Well, so what, obviously we're going to take that and now we're going to apply that. So what do you think you can train, maybe, you're part of the safety meetings each month as well. So you're going to bring some of that knowledge in, but what's the number one thing that you're understanding, you're learning from this whole process?
Safety.
Yeah.
Biggest thing is safety.
And why is it so important?
Why is it so important? For rules and regulations.
Yeah.
You want to follow them.
Mhm.
The next thing is we want people to come to work and go home safe.
Yep.
We want you to come in the same way.
Yep.
And when you come in the same way, we want you to go home.
So sometimes the safety guy can be like kind of annoying, right?
Yeah.
Well, hey, that's okay because like you said there, your goal is not the same way you came in, the same way you get home. So that's why safety is so
Right.
important. So it can be annoying. It can be
It
like,
can be.
hey, that safety guy, he's annoying me because he's telling me I got to do it this way.
Right.
But it's not for just because you feel like doing
Right.
it to be
Right.
annoying. You want to make a difference. So, other than that, but I don't know if the audience knows yet. That's what you do here at Watsontown. What do you do outside of work? So.
Summer months, love to camp, fish. That's kind of the summertime.
What about
winter,
motorcycle?
winter. I
Motorcycle?
don't like much. Summer, the other side of it is motorcycle.
Yeah.
Anytime I can get on my motorcycle, I'm
There
on
you
my
go.
motorcycle. With kids, it kind of dampens that a
Yeah.
little bit.
Yeah, you don't get as much time. But and how many children do you have?
I have 3,
Yeah, ages.
and they're all boys.
Okay.
Working on possibly another one.
Oh,
We'll see how that goes.
Yeah.
Next coming months. It's a
keep
procedure.
doing it, man.
Yeah.
You have a big old bus.
Yeah, I know, right? I'll have to get a minivan.
Hey, whatever. Hey, that's awesome though. Kids are a joy. Obviously, you talk about the motorcycle. Sometimes you got to put that aside, but spending that time with children. But
Right.
this goes back to I always bring it back to safety and what you're doing to help others here is so we can get people home safely to enjoy that time
Right.
with their children or family members.
Exactly.
So again, we're proud of the fact here, at the Patent Logistics Group, proud of Watsontown Trucking that you went and did that, and you went and you passed, and now you're improving yourself, but also helping improve this company. So another great fireside chat here today. I'm glad that you could come in and share this with everybody. If you see Bobby around, give him a high five and thank him. And and he's not trying to be annoying. Just say that right.
No, just trying to keep everyone safe.
Yeah. So thanks, Bobby.
Thank you.
Take care. Hey, that was great, Bobby. He put the effort into, get the education, and get his credentials. I always highlight the fact now Bobby will have that little CSS title behind his name, and that'll stick with him, and that's cool. You put the effort in, you grow yourself as an individual, and, really, it's not just growing himself, it's growing our company, right? So, he'll be able to be part of our safety team, be able to, grow our safety department and make us better as we continue to grow. And, safety is so important at this company. Each and every week we harp on the fact of getting home to your family safely. And, it's just part of our effort to help you become safer out there. So, thanks, Bobby, for that. But, for this week, that wraps up. I'm excited. My partner will be back next week. He'll be all tan, and, he can tell some wild stories from his surfing and everything down in Aruba. And, I'm sure the waves were crashing hard. So, until next week, a shout out to our sponsors, Patent Logistics Group, and all the customers and, everybody that makes this whole engine run here. We really appreciate, our team members and our customers and the Patent Logistics Group allowing us each week to come here and be able to just share what's going on in the company, highlight some great things, and just, stay connected. So until next week, stay safe.